How's it going, everybody? Very appropriate pick slide. Just like have all this pent up energy from missed live streams you need to exert on me in terms of like riffs, repetitive riffs. Do you know, I think that sounds like an Iron Maiden riff too. Like
Does it?
That heart riff, if you play it fast with lots of gain, sounds like an Iron Maiden riff.
What's going on, everybody?
How's it going?
Yeah. So, hey, Luke, can you move that screen or just increase the text size? Because I'm blind and it's hard to read.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, everybody say hi to Luke. Yeah, just move the... Oh, look at this. Mr. Covert, why do you have wireless in-ears just because of where you're sitting?
Because I'm moving.
Oh,
He needs
there
to
we
be
go.
on the
That's
fly.
awesome.
He's a real tech. He has
I
an
was
in-ear
nice
pack.
enough to give him a pack, okay?
Manny's back. That's the main thing. Manny's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manny's back. What else? What else is new? We're gonna talk about what is new for this year. And Derek's gonna riff all night.
Yep. It is Wednesday. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. It's Wednesday.
Feeling good on a Wednesday.
Second
Yeah,
last
yeah, yeah.
live stream of this year.
Yeah, it is.
Last one that isn't related to the Christmas giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Last regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everybody's week been? I wasn't here last week. I was just in the comment section making fun of you guys.
Yeah, it was great.
You know.
Derek enjoyed watching the Eventide editor on screen.
Yeah, that was
It was
compelling.
it was a great time.
Made for very compelling.
Yeah, Luke was very happy about it too, which is why he did it for so much of the stream.
I just liked it a lot. What could I say?
Easy. Let us do the work. Garrett, thanks, man. Hope you're doing well. Yep.
I'm just gonna keep doing that.
You want me to talk over it? You can talk over it.
Nope.
First time visit. Christmassy greetings from Nova Scotia. Nice. My homeland. Where are you from, Dave? Happy holidays. Thanks for joining us. I'm originally from Dartmouth. My folks lived in Halifax and Dartmouth for a while, so yeah, let me know where you're viewing from. Scott, what's up? I'm sorry I missed you when you were here, man. I heard Scott came for a visit. You were here when Scott came for a visit, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Scott asks, how was Tremonti's Christmas special?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was
For
in
those who
Florida.
don't know about that, what is it? Because I didn't know about this until recently.
So,
And then you told me.
Mark, probably, I want to say like a year and a half or two ago, Mark released a album where he did covers of a bunch of Sinatra tunes, because Mark sounds very much like Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. So,
Yeah.
So what he did it for, number one, yeah, Mark can do the like crooner, like jazz thing, like
That's cool.
unbelievably well.
Didn't know that.
He's got a 2-year-old daughter who's gonna turn 3 in 2024, and she's born with Down syndrome. So they, when they found out they were that Stella was gonna be Down syndrome, they started researching, you know, like what does that mean for our family? Like, you know, how can we give this kid the best life that we can possibly give her? And they realized that like there's a lot of like, or I shouldn't say a lot of, there's a lack of resources for families to figure out, like, because Down syndrome kids often have like heart conditions. They often have like a lot of medical needs, and especially being in the U.S., like access to that is like proper doctor's visits and stuff like that is limited. So Mark did this Sinatra record as like a fundraiser and a thing that he started doing called Take a Chance for Charity. So he would encourage other musicians to do something kind of out of the box or different than what they normally do. So he did this Sinatra thing, and 100% of the proceeds from the sale of any of these records that he does under the Sinatra thing go to benefiting the National Down Syndrome Society to build like clinics and like really, really great work to help families with kids that have Down syndrome. So
That's awesome.
so last year he did the Tremonti Sings Sinatra record, and then this year he was doing a Christmas concert and he released a Christmas album.
Very cool.
So, and my wife is a huge like Sinatra and like jazz fan.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is kind of like the first time that I was like, hey, this is something we both will like.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah. You can go to a music event together.
yeah, so my wife Heidi and I went down to Florida. I got to hang out with Mark for a little bit.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, went down and checked out the show. It was really great. I encourage you guys all to check out, on Spotify or wherever you get your music. Go check out the Tremonti Sinatra stuff. It's really, really impressive.
It's very, very good.
Yeah.
It's legitimately very good.
And the concert was a lot of fun. He actually has Sinatra's band. So Tim, my buddy, who's that manages Alter Bridge and Mark and a bunch of those guys, he was mentored by one of the guys in Sinatra's band as a guitar player growing up.
Cool.
So he knew all those cats. So this is actually the Tremonti Sinatra record is the first record since Michael Bublé that the Sinatra family has actually like given their blessing to do this.
Right, yeah.
And they've done a series of these shows, and I know they're doing some more, and all of them, the proceeds go to benefiting the National Down Syndrome Society. So like,
very cool.
Yeah, like if you haven't checked that out, I mean, Mark is just, he's a great friend of mine. Salt of the earth dude, killer guitar player. Yeah, and like the charity work that he does is great. So yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
Definitely check it out.
I didn't realize like it was all for that
Yep.
purpose. That's very, very cool.
Yeah, they're starting a new clinic called Smile for Stella, I think it's called, where they bring together like all of the specialists that deal with Down syndrome, especially kids, but Down syndrome needs in the medical system to try to bring all of the resources under one roof so that families can travel to Florida and like really like have access to everything they need in one place so that it's not like other families have to travel like 2 hours away, and like they were saying like a normal doctor's visit for a kid is normally like 15 minutes is what insurance covers, and like most of the Down syndrome kids need at least like an hour. So yeah, so it's just great that like, yeah, I mean he could totally not do any of that stuff and just, I'm sure he can take care of whatever he needs to take care of medically for his daughter.
Oh, totally. But it's just doing it for other people too. Is what's great. Yeah,
he's doing it because they see how hard it is to navigate that system, and people that are less fortunate than he is will have an even rougher time. So
it's good to have that resource. Yeah.
Mark's the reason he picked up the guitar. That's awesome, man.
It's really awesome.
He's definitely one of my top guitar influences, and has been like I was a huge Creed fan growing up. I think My Own Prison came out like at the tail end of high school for me. And then when Alter Bridge came out in I think 2004, I was just blown away at like, in Creed I didn't really view Mark as like this really phenomenal guitar player. I thought he was an amazing songwriter, but like most of the Creed songs are pretty like I can play almost all of the Creed songs. I can't play all the Alter Bridge songs.
Yeah.
So
for sure, more of like a musician's outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dave, sorry, I saw you posted that you're on Tulip Street in Dartmouth. I used to go to childcare on that street, which is hilarious. I used to live on Francis Street, just off of Victoria Road there, so not too far from you. That's really cool. Thanks for joining us. He was asking about our guitars, which we can get into because we're kind of doing our best of 2023. Not just in terms of gear, in terms of just everything, but I'd say these were definitely two of our best ofs for sure, both of these guitars.
Yeah, we wanted to just talk about, and I'd love to hear from you guys, like what your favorite things from 2023 are. like we got a few new guitars at the shop this year. This Novo really surprised me. I've had lots of people tell me that they were going to build me something that was going to, you know, knock the Schecter out of being my number one. And I've told every one of them that, like, no, you're not. Like, that's not going to that's not gonna happen. And I wouldn't say that this has knocked the Schecter out because P90s to me, like, these sound good, but I still don't love when things are really noisy.
Yeah.
So,
P90s
like,
would be hard for me to be my primary thing, although I do enjoy them.
this trem on here's...
The trem is unbelievable in that guitar. And just the stability of everything, too.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that.
Oh, a tasty one right there.
So yeah, so this is a Novo Ceres J. Yeah, Travis, who used to be our head of sales, had this built for me over at Novo Guitars, and I would say this is my favorite guitar of this year, without a doubt. It's just phenomenal. If you guys haven't checked out Novo, you guys need to.
Yeah, going to their shop when we did one of my highlights of 2023 was doing the D40 release at Novo, for
It
sure.
was not my highlight.
No?
Nothing worked.
Well, it was still fun though, man. Like just
Yeah.
being there in that community, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone was there. Everything ended up working out, like,
Yeah.
except for the live stream.
Yeah, except for that. My Novo has like a mark in it. I'm just noticing it now.
It is distressed, is it not?
It's good.
Now it's worse. Way to go, Luke. Thanks.
No, it's what you want.
Yeah.
The neck feels unbelievable on this.
What I was gonna get to is Travis took Dorian and I and I forget who else.
Sean?
Might have been Sean. It might have been Matt Kennedy. But through the factory where they build it, and just the way they're doing everything too, and the way they're like distressing the guitars and all that, it's just so cool. Like everything is so well planned out, just to get it to look authentic like that, you know.
Yep.
And they feel amazing.
Yeah, get a Novo or get a car. I mean, I don't think this guitar is that expensive. I thought this guitar is like $3,000, like maybe 35.
Which is expensive, but for what it is, I would not say it's that expensive.
Man, in today's
honestly.
world of like USA built guitars,
Totally. For that price, that's good.
A Fender at like over $2,000 for a Strat, like this is not expensive to me. Like I know that like $3,000 is a lot of money,
But relative to what you're getting
relative
with
to
other
what
companies,
what other things in the market, it's good value to me.
100%.
But, yeah.
And just knowing what goes into it now too. I definitely need to get one.
I'm curious about what you guys are drinking tonight. I have a couple of things here. First thing, Manny and I are drinking. We're sharing this together. The Patent 5
Sharing this.
old fashioned, like gin old fashioned.
Sorry, we're sharing.
We're sharing, yeah. Manny killed this bottle. I didn't even get very much. Like, Luke, you can show them, like, the top-down shot here. Like, I mean, Manny is sleeping on this couch later tonight.
He's celebrating that he's back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I wasn't the one that poured it, so, you know.
Yeah, well, don't shoot the messenger, buddy.
Oh, what?
It's not my fault.
What's that going on?
So, Coors Original, as always.
Nice. Not Banquet, original.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I don't know.
I have a PBR for later. What do you have there?
Keith's standard. I had one of these guys, the Yazoo Hoppy Hazy IPA, or Hopry, sorry, Nashville. Hazy IPA. This was great. Keith's is kind of just a standard for me if I'm going to go with like a cheaper beer and don't feel like stooping quite down to the PBR level. Then I knew Luke was going to do that. Yeah, Keith's for me. Yeah. Patent 5 is my favorite. Their special release whiskey is amazing. Yeah, Patent 5 is really good for like a local distillery, I guess you would call it. They're very, very good. Have you gone to their actual spot downtown?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's cool. It's really nice. Double oaked Woodford bourbon. That sounds delicious.
Are you trying to lure Luke into the van? Nah, he just like nuzzles up in my office beside the beer fridge in my office all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing in here? He's like, oh, I'm just getting some things. Yeah. Ginger tea. Ooh, man, sucks you got COVID.
Sorry
dude.
to hear that, Dave. Oh, you work for North Brewing in Dartmouth. Very cool. There's lots of good breweries in Dartmouth.
Yep.
So Dave, are you making your own beers, or is that like kind of like a brew pub type thing? Last time I was down, there was a few things. I guess the big one that I knew of was Battery Park, but it's been a while since I've been back. So that, I don't know. I feel like that kind
Failed
of culture moves so fast. Failed alcoholic. I really tried.
I'm trying to think of what other guitars we got this year. Guys, what did you guys get? Like, there were some cool things that came out that I didn't really get that I was interested in. Like the DGT SE came out. I played a couple
Miles
of
Kennedy guitar.
Yeah, the Miles Kennedy guitar came out this year.
Do you know what the model actually is for that?
It's like NFS or NR.
Or you worked the retail shop in the Battery Park building, a 15-minute walk from your house. That's awesome. Dude, that's right around where I grew up. That's awesome. Very cool. My cousin lives like right around the corner from Battery Park. I always try to go there when we visit. So like a really cool, you would really like it there actually. It's kind of like a Brazen Hall type vibe in Dartmouth.
Nice.
Really cool spot. Squire Sonic, one humbucker for $200. Hard to go wrong, man. In pink
Nice.
too. Yeah.
Dave, I remember when you got that DGT. That's a good one.
Yeah. Sounds great.
What's up, Rob Baker? Nice. He came here just to call me a lazy turd. So yeah. Anybody get any cool gear this week? I got some new things like when I came home from Florida that were waiting for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you guys get? Brian Adams riffs. Dude, I don't know riffs very well, but like,
Oh yeah. Okay. That's the one that you know.
nice. That's awesome. Man, I forget about all the stuff that we got this year because, like, I keep thinking that NAMM was last year when it was in March and April. So
April,
like,
yeah, it was late.
So
Well,
we got,
late
like-
or early, I guess, depending. For the LA NAMM, it was late.
yeah,
Yeah.
Capture X, Chris, that's awesome. Yeah. Man, I got this like whatever this Tiger pedal is that like it's like a theremin. That's one of my favorite things that I got this year. I mean, it's completely useless except to annoy Sam.
Useless.
Oh.
There's a control to like turn off kind of the laser sound though, and you could get some usable sounds from it.
Honestly, some of that kind of sounds like that Beatronics pedal that he has.
The Swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, which? That's your dry. It's level. just kind of a cool fuzz tone. If you turn the theremin thing down, that is a good tone.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the point of that feature is other than just a... It's 100% theremin. On its own though, that's a cool fuzz. What are these again? Different bugs? You don't know. You don't care.
Yeah. For no other reason, the enclosure looks cool, and it annoys Sam. That's cool. But yeah, like I got that. I got the
Two prerequisites.
Yeah.
Look good, piss me
No.
off.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I wish there was some way you could kind of just like control the notes it's hitting on the theremin side of it, because that would sound cool. It just kind of just does it randomly, which still sounds sweet, but just very atonal.
You want to hear Top Gun? With that?
No. It's actually following it pretty well. Okay. No. That's you. Oh no. More key changes. It's like Love on Top by Beyonce when it just keeps going up a semitone every time.
Yeah. Nice.
That's funny.
So it is cool. It is cool.
It's an interesting pedal.
I don't
for
know
sure.
who makes it. I don't know anything about it. I know that I bought it from one of the coolest pedal shops in the USA. Where did I get it from?
Flatland?
No.
Or Flipside?
Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado. Go see Ike. Or just go check out his website. He's got great stuff. Yeah, like that trip on the way to NAMM, I picked up like the Johnson Millennium Head that definitely like holds up better than I thought it would.
That was like not even a year ago that you got
No,
that. Yeah,
it was
that
like
on
9
the
months
NAMM
ago.
trip. Yeah, that's
8 months
crazy.
ago.
And that thing did hold up pretty well.
And I got that badass telephone distortion thing, which is like that telephone distortion / overdrive pedal.
Do we need a special adapter to plug it in?
No.
Can we
it's
grab
just-
it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. That thing was like a lot of fun.
Oh, you're gonna grab it? Let's grab the telephone thing. Sorry, I should have grabbed that earlier. I thought that was last year for some reason. My concept of time is not great this year.
Yeah. So let's see this telephone pedals. Oh geez. I was trying to get my brother to go get me some more of that old-fashioned stuff, but his son has his car, so he can't go get any.
He has another car there.
Your mom's not home, dude.
Why not?
I don't know.
Sorry, bud.
Oh yeah. Let's see this. So yeah, this thing, cool. It says Tiger 2-button theremin fuzz on the back in painter's tape.
Nice. You know it's authentic when.
I like it. I likes it. I likes it a lot. All right, so.
Will says teach that tapping part. Yeah, it's just doing like a pentatonic scale backwards. Yeah, that's it. Pentatonic scales are your friend.
I'm trying to remember how to plug this in. I think
Like what jack is what?
Yeah, well, I think you can't have the phone plugged in if you want to actually play it. Like, let me see here. What do you think? Manny, what do you think?
Yeah, I think because if you have the phone in, then you can talk into it, and then it goes kind of through the.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's like this.
Probably. I mean, we'll find out.
Also, do you know what else I could do?
Put the power the other way.
Put the power the other way so that it works.
Do you know who actually makes this thing?
No, some
and
dude.
you found this at Flipside?
Yeah. There's a delay that was like it, and if we go back to Flipside and it's there, I am buying it. Let's see. Do we have? So there's my chord tone. So we could take the phone thing off for now. Or I could show you guys that like the phone actually does work as like a microphone. So if I,
So you can use it like a talk.
yeah, so if I pull this and I plug this in here, this should work, right, Manny?
In theory.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, feeling good on a Wednesday. Yeah, brother.
Do it.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
Can you put
You know
the
you want to. Look at him. Look at him. Look at how bad he wants to do it. Where's Stubbs when we need him?
Oh, yeah, Stubbs.
Can you put the swarm through that?
Oh, man.
You probably
I
could, but
wish.
we don't want to.
All right. So, that's the cool microphone thing. Like, great idea. Whoever who did this. Like, just even as just purely a novelty, right? Like, how cool is this? Like, it's like your grandma's old phone.
I like the picture on
Yeah.
the dial is like an old painting you'd see.
You gonna
in your
zoom in
aunt's house.
there?
Yeah.
Lukey
He's
dookie?
zooming.
Got it.
Someone says when you phone in your solo. Yes.
Like all
Dad
times.
joke of the day wins. Sounds
Like
a price
all
check at the
times.
supermarket. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joseph says this 7-year-old is loving the phone pedal.
What happened? What did I do wrong? I didn't plug in. So check it out. Here's just my core tone from the amp. I have nothing else on. I'm playing through a D40 tonight on the second channel. Just a little bit of drive, obviously. Turning this on. That's volume. Who knows? This one's for Ronnie, because I know Ronnie will appreciate it.
By Ronnie, you mean me.
And then this side, I believe, is a boost.
Good idea, Dave says. Rotary dial should do a tremolo as a lines back.
No, it sounds really good,
Sounds
man.
honestly great.
Like, yeah.
Whatever's in it. Sounds not bad.
And I honestly think I don't remember what I paid for this, but it was around $200. Like
Yeah.
it was not like. Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, that thing's gonna be like $700 because it's
Of
weird.
what it is, yeah.
And yeah, it was like $200, and I was like, there's no way I am not buying this. Like,
Yeah.
Somebody told me I should put it on my board for when I play at church one Sunday, and I absolutely like should put it where the H90 goes.
Yeah.
Hey Manny, do you think we could use that? Do you have those Y splitters?
Yeah, I can get them.
Can you grab me the 1/4-inch Y splitter? Do you think there's any chance that if we put the Y splitter on this, we could play guitar and talk into the dumb
I
thing?
was just thinking you could
We're
probably
gonna
do
give the
that.
old try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us, while Manny's grabbing that cable, guys, tell us some of your kind of like highlights, either gear or music, anything. Like, what about 2023 have you been like, this has been exceptional? You got to go do some, yeah, that guitar. Yes. Okay. What's your guess? Is it gonna work, Manny? Let's see here, boys.
There's a tuner on the board you can hit to stop that noise.
I know.
Okay.
But why would we do such things when we don't have to? Fail.
Yeah, hey, the guitar doesn't work, but this sure does.
I can't sing, so it's not gonna help us.
Yeah.
Give me your best.
This sounds like Gordy Johnson from Big Sugar. It's just like the Gordy Johnson from Big Sugar. This is what you yeah.
Do it.
Modern metal.
Do it.
Oh, it's way too high.
I was like,
I'm disappointed that the guitar's not. Is it because it's stereo?
Yeah, it's probably because of how it's wired.
Do you think we can like? Manny,
no.
what's Manny's position here? No one is allowed to know the answer to that question ever. Manny, what's your position here?
He's all of our guitar techs.
That's weird. Like,
I just switched what side it's on and it overrides it no matter what.
the phone does.
Oh, hey, but all the effects are there.
Well, yeah, because you've got to run it through an effects
Right,
loop.
because it's for the loop.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Highlights. Joseph, you met Derek. Sorry, that's too bad.
Hi. Everyone.
hey, dude, it's the wrong end. Hey, dude, your mom's calling.
Hi.
Yo, Sam, pass the weed.
All right.
Classic.
So Manny's position at Rev. Do you know that none of us have real like positions at Rev? Like, if I'm being completely honest,
We
everybody.
always have different various jobs that we are responsible for.
Yeah, like, I mean, you're the GM, technically.
Yeah,
First I've heard.
shut up. I can tell you what to do.
GM, oh,
He
sorry,
just said it.
production manager.
Yeah, production manager.
Production manager. But yeah, it's not. You don't like. You do that some of the time, but you also do customer service emails. You also do like product testing. You also do
This.
video stuff.
Yeah.
Play the fiddle.
Whatever needs to happen. Run the laser. Build some stuff.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I had a great time for, like, Yosef was talking about meeting Sean and I and Hoogs. Oh, cheers to Hoogs. You got the Keiths out. That's Hoogs.
Was that at
favorite brews? Cosmofest this year. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like,
I guess there was a decent amount of events that happened this year.
yeah, dude, my wife reminded me more than once that I was gone for like 100 days of this year.
Yeah.
Like, or near 100 days.
Yeah.
So it's been one of those years that, like, it felt like 2018. What are you doing there, Luke? Why are you looking at me sideways? I don't understand what he's doing. Scott Cricker, I am the CEO of production operations. No, you are not, Craigs. No, you're not.
You're our main builder, though.
Yes, you are a crucial member of our team, though. If you see that Dan sees that you called yourself CEO, but
Stacy's mom.
I don't know why that.
I'm just
ripped
laughing at the
my head all
fact
of
that
a
Craig's is just going to get railroaded by Dan tomorrow, because Dan is a tyrant. Like, what we don't talk about is, like, when Dan comes here, the employees have strict instructions not to look him in the eye, ever. Like,
sudden. Don't look at him. Don't
don't
talk
look
to him.
We all wear welder's
Yeah,
masks.
exactly.
It's crazy.
if you talk to him, like, I'm allowed to talk to him when he gets in the building, but if you talk to him, he's like, you were specifically told never to speak to me. I'm kidding. No, that's none of, like, Dan and I have official titles because we legally have to own a corporation. But other than that, everybody else has kind of titles if they've had to have a business card. That's pretty much it.
It's funny because all my business cards have always just said sales because they're for events.
Yeah, like, yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I'm here for? For you to buy things. So,
In some way.
Mine at NAM just said gear and beer.
is that what it said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Luke, gear and beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
We were like, we can't say that he has anything to do with production.
Yeah.
Chief Grill Cloth Cutter.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's rich now. Luke can stay off of that.
No.
You didn't.
I know.
That went over your head.
No, I didn't. I got it. That's why I'm saying you're not doing it anymore.
Oh yeah.
I've lost privileges.
Instead of CEO, his just says PBR. Lukey spelled PBR.
What would that be? Primary.
I believe it's called Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No. Your title would be PBR.
Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, we don't have, like, I mean, you. I guess we should say we have titles, but they're meaningless. Because,
We do lots of other things that aren't that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a glamorous job. We were talking about this the last couple of days here because social media hates us. I saw somebody say something about,
Not-
like,
not
welcome
just
to
us.
being. No, I know. Somebody's like, welcome to being shadow banned. I'm like, I don't think we're shadow banned. I think Meta just sucks and, like, just doesn't feed things out because it still gets out to people, but it just doesn't get fed out at a decent time frame. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, in general, I think I noticed a bit of a shift in how things, like, not just on the Rev platform, but, like, other platforms that I've been involved with posting stuff with. Definitely has changed a bit.
Scott Nickerson's never going to be allowed to come to the shop again because he said his highlight was meeting Luke, Bo, and Derek. And I'm not sure if you noticed that, but the order of the names in which he said there. So it's
Actually,
real bad.
Least to
Real
best.
bad.
Best.
Real bad, bud.
Yeah, I'm at the end.
Not going to work, Scott. Not going to work.
Also, he didn't meet me, so that's unacceptable.
Sorry I missed you, Scott. Next time. Smash the like button. Robbie is correct.
Oh, yeah. We're bad at all those things. That's probably why social media doesn't like us. Because we don't do any of the things.
This trem doesn't float, I'm noticing. I want to set it up so I can go back a bit.
Would you all be worried if Luke became the HR manager? We're not
Well,
ever going to have an HR manager
Derek currently is the
Yes,
HR manager, if that means anything.
because, well, I don't need to get in any more trouble than I can already get in at work. So, no. Yeah. So what we were talking about, like, we should do a video where it's like, you guys tell us if you like this idea. We were talking about doing a video where it's like, Sam's gonna take you to work for the day and do like a little bit of an overview of like what we each do. Like Dan will do one and I'll do one, and I mean we would show you what Luke does, but I don't know if it's worth it.
It changes every day.
It does. It's true.
Just be a driving vlog.
I was gonna say it's gonna be you driving from here to HD, moving plastic, and then driving back, and then moving cardboard, and then driving back. So yeah.
Then putting amps in boxes.
Yeah.
And I can teach you how to cut grill cloth.
Yes. The wrong size, but yes.
No, sorry, Dave, you did not miss the description of the Anderson guitar. So this is also Derek's, but this is my favorite. This and the Novo too, I will say, but I just wanted to highlight both of these. And it's funny because it's definitely year of the offsets.
I would say this before you say anything more. It's fine for you to say that that one's your favorite, because between the two, I favor the Novo over the Anderson.
I favor an HSS configuration over most things. Which
I favor
think
the
is why-
HSS, but there's
yeah.
something about this neck that it's like the
Yeah.
Schecter that,
Totally.
to me, this
Yeah.
neck is perfect to my hands.
This just does like that mid-rangey thing. Like the split sound on this thing is so good.
Yep.
But then using the same tone, putting it on the humbucker. So tight. This is a Anderson Raven.
Yeah.
Raven HSS maple neck. I think looks like an ebony board on this.
Or rosewood, I
There's
don't know.
Is it
There's a
rosewood?
spec card somewhere.
In the
It
case.
looks more like ebony than rosewood to me, but yeah, and this thing feels awesome. I just really like how the neck feels. It's kind of got that modern C shape. Nice locking tuners, nice trem. HSS for me is kind of a must because yeah, I like all those split tones, but easily being able to get that to this.
I think what I've realized is I only use 2 pickup positions.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost always neck or bridge, and I rarely use like middle or cop position type stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I need to also spend more time with that guitar. Like
It's
I've spent way
awesome.
more time with this one, but yeah. What's the name of your project with Jacob again?
Gia.
Gia.
It's the new band I was working on. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Sam's new tune, Perfect
Blur.
Blur, yeah. Have you
New
guys seen that?
New single with my buddy Jacob Umansky, who we played in intervals together. Jacob had this project with Alan, our keyboardist, like prior to me being involved with it. And then Ivan actually was the old guitar player from Abasi, Ivan Chopik.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And everything's obviously still good with Ivan. He was just very busy with Abasi and all that he was doing. And he's a great dude and super great player. But yeah, like kind of towards the end of 2021, Jacob hit me up about maybe just tracking over the songs they had. And as we started working on it, we wanted to turn it into more of like an actual project. And then ended up finding a singer just through Instagram for it, and that's basically how it came together. Kind of spent the last part of 2022, getting it all together. Our buddy Simon Grove mixed it. He does all Plenty stuff. He's Plenty's bass player.
Nice.
And yeah, we're doing, you guys are here, so I'll share it with you, but we're doing a whole EP And there's going to be more songs coming out very
Nice.
soon. But yeah, that was the first lead single.
Luke's
so.
going to find the link to that and post it in the community. Also, because we're terrible at the social media, somebody told me that only 20% of you guys or 22% of you guys are actually subscribed to our channel that watch this. So
Really?
please subscribe to the YouTube channels.
That's crazy.
And we're running the 12 Days of Christmas thing. Now, let me
Yes.
talk about that because you know what? Meta, I'm not happy with what we did because we thought we were being really clever and we were like, hey, instead of making 12 different graphics for the thing that we're going to give away for people to share on social media every day, let's shoot a reel because that'll be way faster than editing 12 photos. And also, it's funnier and cooler, right?
Yeah.
So we shot all these reels and like, man, they're not getting fed to people on the day that we post them. So
More interactions happening like 2 or 3 days after. And we
Yeah.
were saying for the grand prize, it's like even some of you guys might not even see it.
yeah, like people wouldn't see it until after we already gave it away. So that's why we're not doing the 12 days giveaway today. And we extended it for another week. So like,
And if you've already entered, you can continue to enter
Yeah.
every day. It's like you still can get more entries. Your chances are still just as good if you do the same things you've been doing. But just for anyone who's, obviously been putting in the time or following what's going on, it just gives a little more of a window for that grand prize, which is the D25. There's lots of prizes. There's 3 amps,
Yeah.
there's a ton of pedals, there's a ton of merch. Luke, is the link down there? Luke is typing. He says, I can't post links. Okay. But I posted to the Rev community, so go to the Rev community on Facebook, Rev Amplification Community.
you can't post links.
Yeah, Dan, you can enter every day, dude.
It shows up, but then you can't actually post it. Like, it doesn't go through. We've tried before with other things. Oh, okay, and then Robbie just does it. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a second.
Well done, Luke.
Okay, well,
Showing up
I'll
hey,
try
Robbie,
again, I'll try again.
Whenever you want to move out of Peterborough,
Yeah, take my job.
Come work here.
Serious.
yeah,
Yeah.
come take Luke's job, please. Yeah. There you go.
There's the video.
I like the logo.
Luke's posting it. Jacob's dad made it.
No.
Hey, take a look at. It posted the link there.
Weird.
Yeah. Hey, look at that.
Last time I tried it, it didn't work, but so now we know for the future.
Yeah, that was
Thanks,
it.
Manny.
Is that it?
Oh, it's an interval sort, but it's on the 4th fret.
Yeah. Lots of beachfront property in Winnipeg, at Lake Winnipeg. No, I can't do it. What? Yeah.
I should have.
Oh, yeah.
Switching up. Just do it normally. Play it again.
Nice.
Jack, I don't have a 7th string, dude. Can't play it.
Nice.
Pretty much that whole song relies on a 7th string.
That's because in your least favorite things of 2023 are 7-string guitars.
Yeah, I need a 7th string for it.
The last harmony hurt my eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could try it on that. There's a 7th string there.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
So, all
did
right.
we get that this year? Terry, when did we get that 7th string from you? Terry's
Yeah.
here.
So, talking about favorite things from 2023. This phone, like I said, look at that. I wish that did something to your tone when you were playing.
Dave was saying it should be like a trem.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
End of 2021. Okay, I was gonna say that Jackson. I have played quite a bit too for demos and stuff.
Yeah. The phone, man, I got that Johnson Millennium. Yeah, there's lots of toys that we got
Yeah.
that are a lot of fun.
Here's a
Lucky
question
that
for
way.
you. We've released how many products last year?
4. We normally do 1 a year. We did 4 because we're not smart. Not smart at all. So 4.
4 products in 1 year. What was your favorite?
I can't pick a favorite child. I have 4 children.
You actually do.
I do. No, that's tough. Like, they're so different.
Yeah.
I like everything we do.
yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
hard to pick something. I'd say the things I use the most. Lately, the D40. I really liked. I used it at church. Like, what was it? Like 2 weeks ago, Luke. And
Yeah.
it sounded awesome. Like, I really like it.
I think I've used the tilt boost most out of anything that's come out this year. It's pretty much just always on my board now.
I use the chat breaker a lot, and I really
Yeah.
like
Kyle's video that he sent made me want to play around with mine more.
the fart pedals up there too. Yeah. So is the H90. Like,
Yeah, the fart pedal for sure.
yeah, the chat breaker was a really fun thing to do. Dave nailed it. Like,
That was the point of the whole thing.
it didn't land it all the way I thought it would. I was really surprised. Like, I thought it like we made 500 of them that we were gonna sell, and we sold like we had 50 that we could sell or 25 or something like that. But
Yeah.
like Sweetwater, it took them way longer to sell out of them than I thought they would. But like, yeah, this like.
Yeah.
Corey Fraser, 2023 was the year I finally bit the bullet and purchased a D20 and the G20. Oh, dude, thank you so
That's
much.
awesome,
Like,
man.
that means the world to me. Flux, where's the pedal that you pour liquid in? I actually just put it away in my office. That pedal is a steaming pile of dog shit, in my opinion. It's a fun idea, but it's sucks.
Very eloquently put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
steaming pile of dog shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, Corey. That's sweet, dude. Do you use both clean channels in stereo? I guess you probably have to.
Yeah, I like it.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8... What?
Man, we should make a pedal and call it the steaming pile of dog shit. Can you imagine if you poured liquid in it and it just like somehow like made it look like steam rising off of it too?
That'd be great.
Make a new fart pedal. Like the new fart pedal looks like just a nasty little coiler.
Just call it the Coiler.
Coiler.
Next pedal named the Coiler. If Rev ever gives me a signature product, that's what it's being called. The Coiler. Made for all types of pickups.
Dan, tomorrow when we tell him about our new pedal ideas, is not going to be impressed.
So
What
the
have you
Coiler.
jackass has been sitting around doing?
Dan initially was for a little bit. They were talking about trying to design pickups. We could call the pickups the Coiler.
Nice.
That was actually what it would be. We'd have the single coiler. We'd have the humbucker.
The double decker.
The double decker. Yeah, the humbuckers would be a double decker.
We do.
We're
We do
children
this
here,
like
give
brown
me a beer.
coiler, and then we market it that it's got the brown sound. Oh yeah,
Guys,
like
guess what? You're sitting in on a Rev R&D meeting right now. This is how we come up with product ideas. The upper decker would be the humbucker neck position.
nice. You heard it here first, folks. If anybody comes out with a pedal called the coiler that looks like a pile of shit, they stole it from Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, this guitar's awesome,
yeah, both of these.
and this chat breaker pedal's awesome. How many of you guys bought chat breakers? I'm curious. I actually want to talk about one other thing about 2023 too in a second, but I want to see how many of you guys bought Chatbreakers first.
Luke, could you grab me another Keats, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Luke.
Yeah, Chatbreaker is one of my favorite things. Next thing, one thing I wanted to bring up about 2023. So, 2023 was really a strange year for us at Rev. We did things that we wouldn't normally do, which is, like I said, we normally do 2 products a year at the outside. We used to be like 1 product a year, like, you know, there'd be a NAMM. Are you playing like? Nice. You gonna play I'm Just a Teen or whatever it is?
I'm just a kid.
I'm just a kid.
Yeah, I'm just a teen. Wow.
I'm just a teen.
Boomer moment.
Yeah.
I'm just a teen. No, just trying to play like cheesy background music. Sorry, there you go.
So it was all the way back at the start of 2023. We were all so hopeful about what the year would bring us. I remember sitting down, Manny sat in my lap, and he looked up at me and said, "You know what, Dad? I'm really looking forward to this year and all the wonderful things it'll bring." And Sam was really jealous that Manny was sitting in my lap. So I was like, "Manny, we can't do this anymore, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry, gotta go." And Luke looked at me and I was like, "Don't you dare try it." Now, in all seriousness, you know, coming out of the pandemic, we grew by 405% between 2020 and 2022, and you know, we moved into this awesome space, and we've been very, very grateful to all of you guys who have supported us. Whether you bought an amp, a pedal, a T-shirt, anything from us, it's you know, you guys make it possible for us to do this. Like, not just gear and beer, but to be able to work in this industry, which is the most fun thing I've done in my career. And you know, we really kind of thought 2023 was going to be like this massive year because we had this exponential growth for several years, and we didn't expect it to continue on the same trajectory as what it was. But we learned really quickly early in the year that it wasn't going to be that, and that we were in for a very rough ride. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware of what's been happening in the industry, you know, with manufacturers and music retailers, because most companies aren't going to talk about, you know, the kind of business end of things or how things are going. But coming out of the pandemic, there's a lot of big companies in our industry that kept producing products as if the COVID boom that we all got was going to continue. And, you know, in hindsight, we started to look back and we were like, man, we really were kind of robbing or like stealing from the future while we were building during the pandemic. And, you know, that was fine, because if we didn't build and meet the demand, then, you know, we just wouldn't have gotten any of that business, and that was, you know, that was what it was.
And it's still what we needed at that time. But
Yeah. And, you know, But I want you guys all to know, like, from the bottom of our hearts, from everybody at Rev, we are so honored that you guys spend your hard-earned money on any of our products, and that you guys have supported us, because there's a lot of, like, friends of ours that are manufacturers and a lot of retailers that have just been getting their asses kicked this year.
Big time.
Because of inflation, because of everything that everyone is feeling right now in the economy. And it truly does mean the world to all of us here that you guys support us. And I see somebody like Mike comment direct sales. Like, I mean, I'm more happy when people support our retailers. I love nothing more than going to awesome guitar shops, finding stuff like this stupid telephone that I've never seen before, and that I just think is cool and is going to be fun and is going to be something that I get to mess around with, and all of us here get to mess around with a little bit. And yeah, so I want you guys to know that, like, any support that you've given to any, I would say, smaller music manufacturer, retailer, because a lot of the bigger guys are the ones who have kind of made this year a little bit more difficult. I'm not bitter or mad at any of those companies, but it's the big companies that chew up dealer cash flow and people's cash flow and make it more difficult. So just know that if you've bought a pedal from anyone that, like any builder, direct or through a dealer that is a small to medium-sized builder, man, good on you, and thank you guys so much for supporting our industry the way that you do, because without you guys doing that, we wouldn't be here. And we count ourselves very, very blessed and fortunate that this year hasn't been as bad for us as it's been for others.
Yeah.
So again, from the bottom of our hearts, guys, thank you so much for everything that you guys do to keep us being able to do what we do. Yeah, it's the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's the most fun I've ever had working.
Yeah.
And even though I think I've put more hours in working in this company than I've put into anything I've ever done, it's always way better than anything else that I've done.
Totally, man.
So
some of the stuff we get to go do and some of the people we get to go hang out with because of this is like crazy.
Oh.
Crazy that this is what we get to go do it because of,
Yeah, and we've gotten to meet, like, I've got to meet some of my heroes doing this. And honestly, that is, like, Scott Nickerson, if you're still watching, you coming here is as much fun for me as going and hanging out with any of my guitar heroes that I've had. Like, being able to hang out with people and, like, guys who actually use the gear and guys that are passionate about the same thing that I'm passionate about. Like, I'm not the best guitar player around. I'm not a shit guitar player, but I'm not the best guitar player around because I don't practice. I don't try to learn songs. That's why we say I don't know any covers, because I don't try to learn them. I sit down for this 2 hours with you guys every week, and with you, when you don't abandon me for tours, for a lot of the year.
You were gone last
things
week.
like that. You know what? Hey, I get 1 week, all right, bud?
Work related.
Oh yeah, I was working. What were you?
Yeah, mine is too, just different work.
No, I'm just kidding. But, like, this is kind of the most amount of time that I get to sit and play the guitar. And it's where I get to play with these cool toys that we get access to. And it's honestly so much fun for me just getting to try things and get new sounds. Like getting to... Getting to play with that is the most fun. So, yeah. So, I mean, thank you. That's the gist of what I wanted to put out there about this year, because that's one of the things that's been, for me, the best about this year is, the amount of support that we've seen from you guys, the amount that we've seen, our, your YouTube channel and the Gear and Beer and stuff like that grow, and being able to meet some of you guys, whether it's at one of the shows, or doing the roadshow thing earlier in the year. Like, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And I'm grateful that we get to do it.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm not crying, Robbie, you're crying.
And anyone who's here every week hanging out with us, that means just as much too. Just being here to hang out, and it's cool. Kind of feels like the friends I get to see once a week,
Yeah.
It's great.
I can't wait to see like Will and all of the dudes who have gotten passes for NAMM that are gonna come.
Yeah, who here is coming to NAMM this year?
How many takes did it take Derek to do those reels? I'll let Sam answer because he helps shoot them, so that way you know that I'm not lying.
What the Dorian did them with you.
Oh, did he? I thought. Well, you just did the one yesterday. I took 2 takes to do the one. The
One yesterday
number-
was 2 takes.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like you probably were going pretty quick with them once it was going. I feel like a lot of the time with that stuff, it's just the initial setup, and then once we're going, we move
The
pretty
initial
quick.
video for the 12 days with the bubble pipe, that one I had to do 3 times, and I had to change my shirt 3 times because that bubble pipe, I just put pure like bubbles in it, like I didn't like it, like the pre-mix or whatever. Like you're supposed to put like some water in with it, and I just dumped it right into the pipe. So every time I would blow on it, it would like splatter all over my shirt, and then when he went to wipe it, it just turned all like white and gray and nasty. So I now have 3 Dynamis D40 shirts
Nice.
in my my closet. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love Chicago so much. Thanks, Andrew. What's that? Go scroll up there just a second. Firewolf, apparently NAMM is going to be more restricted to those in the industry moving forward. Did you see that from the JHS thing? I'm curious where you saw that. Well, Dylan, you hit me up. I can get you a pass if you can find somewhere to crash or something to do there. Our house is right full now because my family is now coming to stay with us at the NAMM show, so it's already going to be like,
Get to hang out with Max every day.
yeah. My kids, I got back from Florida, and my kids were at my mom's place because my mom is a saint and takes care of my kids every now and then, so my wife and I can jet off to places, and by jet off, I don't really mean drive. So anyway, when they came back, I was at work, and they came straight to the shop, and Max came running into my office, says hi, but the first thing he does, he's like, "You had 2 guitars on your
Yeah,
wall,"
yeah.
and I was like, "Yeah." And then when they went to leave,
He bolts
came
into the
bolted into
studio.
here to see what guitars are in here. So
He knows the guitars are in here. He tried to get in here before we could stop him because he knows that
Yep.
Derek will stop him when he goes to grab everything in sight.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny though. He's definitely going to be playing as soon as he's able to.
oh yeah. Oh, St. Augustine is awesome. Some of the best pizza I've ever had is in St. Augustine, which is kind of weird, but they have great New York style pizza in St. Augustine. Can you find, Dave, there isn't gonna be a summer NAMM. There's just winter NAMM now, unfortunately. Where did the dude that asked about the NAMM thing and said that, yeah, fire. Okay, yeah, from the JHS thing. Yeah, okay, I'll just tell you this about that. I know that's what the NAMM CEO said on the JHS thing, and then I was like, well, shit, I wonder if we're gonna get like restricted on the number of badges we get this year because of that. Because we get enough badges that, I mean, we offered them up to all you guys that if you hit me up and we had enough that you could get one. We had the exact same number of badges this year. I just ended up having to give more to RSTDs because they needed more, so we had a few
Right.
less that we could give out. But for our booth space, we got the same number as last year. And I told our NAMM rep, I'm like, just so you know, I don't care what the CEO said. I'm going to give them to any Rev customer, Rev fan that wants to go to the show. If they speak up, I'm giving them to them. And I said, I think it's completely dumb that you guys want to restrict the public to get in here because dealers don't come to the show anymore anyway. Not in the volume that they used to. And business doesn't happen at the show. What happens at the show is marketing and like the launch of new products.
Yeah.
And there's no point in launching new products, in my opinion, or I should choose my words wisely here. Let me rephrase that. Launching a new product to a dealer, it doesn't matter how good the product is because there are a lot of great products that you guys will have never, ever seen or heard of. Because if you're marketing and your sales support behind that product aren't good, they go nowhere. So one of the best amplifiers I've ever played was at Summer NAMM in 2015. Ronnie, if you're still watching, you can attest to this.
2016.
Was it 2016? Oh, I thought it was 15, but okay, whatever. It was at Summer NAMM, either 2015 or 2016, and it was this company called Broken Crow Amplification. They had this great 30-watt, they had a 20-watt and a 30-watt head. This great 30-watt head that it was the first time I'd ever seen an amp. It was kind of like a low to mid gain, like bluesy thing. And it had cascading gain pots. And I'd seen a number of amp companies try to do this where you've got, you know, gain 1 is going to cascade into gain 2. And normally whenever I see this, it almost always sounds bad. Like it, Manny, have you ever seen stuff like this, like cascading gain pots where it's like dual gains? Have you ever played a product that it was cool when it did it?
No, not really.
No, it almost always ends up sounding like a bag of pissed off bees or like, you know, it sounds shitty. This company, yeah, Ronnie, it was the guys right beside us. They were super cool. They brought us, they were from Kentucky. They brought us a bottle of bourbon. We brought them a bottle of Crown Royal because that's what we have up here. And this amp was phenomenal. And that company ended up on the cover of Premier Guitar. They were crazy good. They lasted 6 months before they were out of business because they didn't have the sales and marketing support that they needed to continue the brand properly. And even though they had some really great press, it just didn't go anywhere. So it's, you know, so it's interesting that like, even with all that hype, like no dealers picked them up to support it. And I remember getting really good advice from my buddy Cass, who's the general manager over at Temple Audio Boards. Him and I go way, way back to when we both played in bands and we would do shows together. And I remember when we went to the first NAMM show, Temple had been going for a little while, and I asked him for some advice, and he said, you know, don't expect to make any sales your first NAMM show. And, you know, don't expect to sign any dealers. You know, in our experience, we find that, you know, it takes about 5 years before dealers will really start to take a look at you. And I was like, what? I'm like, that's crazy. You know, no way that that's going to happen. Like, we've got a great product. You know, I know how to market things. Like, we'll be good, right? Yeah. Well, he was 100% right. Like, I mean, it didn't take us 5 years, but it took the same amount of work as you put in 5 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's, you know, like MPF, I'm peeling off adhesive from some Temple pads right now. Dude, I do hate those little, what do you call those things?
Just like a little, I don't know. I know what it is. It's like the two-way plate thing that you put on it.
I have Temple boards that we take to NAMM. We use dual lock on them just because we're like, this is way easier to deal with than those Temple things. So yeah. Yeah. Apparently, if you use a hair dryer or a heat gun, it's way better, or like way easier to remove that stuff. But yeah, not great. So yeah. So anyway, back to the whole thing about NAMM. So the NAMM CEO said that they were going to restrict the public and like try to have less tourists there. And I don't think dealers are that interested in returning to the NAMM show and returning to that style of format. To be honest, dealers, for the most part now, only buy what there's already demand created in the marketplace for. So if, as a brand, if you don't find a way to create some hype and demand for your product, they're not interested in it, which is also, I think, why we see so many products that like their trajectory is like straight up as they come out and then they die really fast. You just don't see things, you don't see things lasting and getting the legs that like, you know, the generator has gotten, right? Like you know, we're coming up on like, Dan and I met 10 years ago this month and like, or last month maybe, like November, December, 10 years ago. And we started working together in January of 2014. And yeah, you just don't see products that get to have that, even that kind of longevity. And I mean, that's short compared to like, I don't know, the Deluxe Reverb or
Oh, yeah.
you know, the JCM 800, like that are still selling, you know, today after 70 years on the Deluxe? No, 60,
Really that long? Oh,
60
shit.
years on the Deluxe Reverb almost?
Yeah,
Like,
that makes sense.
I have a
60s.
65, so,
Yeah.
so
That's
yeah,
crazy. Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I mean, I really hope NAMM never goes away. I do love the show. I would say it's Guitar Player Summer Camp for us, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, DAR didn't last, man. There's a lot of people get caught there, right? Like, how do I explain the craze for Nauticlon? Oh, easy. Josh Scott is the smartest marketer in our industry. And it's an unbelievable idea. And the Klon pedal is not only not only one of the best distortion style sounds or overdrive sounds, and the most sought after in the market. I mean, yeah, and I mean, what a brilliant marketing idea.
Oh, yeah.
The Nauticlon is like, just, I mean, I ordered one. I won't get it till January, but like, yeah, Josh is the best at that. Like, there's no question. So, you're thinking that Luke has a lot to do with the success of Rev. He'll take it. He'll absolutely take that all day long. So, Dustin, you've seen Novo guitars a lot recently. Must be a good company. They're great. We've got good friends over there.
Nova shirt.
And yeah, I was saying that for, you know, my best of for a guitar this year, this is my best of for this year for a new guitar. What did you guys think of the Nauticlon? Yep, Rhett does play Novos.
This thing just has so much snap to it, man. Like, but like, it's not harsh, you know? Like, that's position 2.
Yep.
What pedal is that I was using there?
Hey, Lewis, how's it going?
It's the H90, which is another one of my favorite pieces of gear for this year. This is Derek, so I don't have the presets we made on last week's stream. But this thing just does so much different stuff, man. Like different modulation stuff, different verbs, different delays, there's some drive stuff, like everything. And Luke, I got the editor to do what we wanted it to do last week.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know, I just reinstalled it and it was fine. So like building your own presets on it with any of the things that are in here is super easy. Like, it's a preset called Rule the World, which I assume is like a Tears for Fears thing. Everybody wants to rule the world.
When I was in Florida, I was at Disney Springs, which used to be called Downtown Disney. And as I'm walking out, there's like a Caribbean band with like steel drums playing a Caribbean version with a singer of Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
That's
and I was
amazing.
I'm like, this is the best version of any Tears for Fears song I've ever heard.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing? Like when you asked me what was my favorite thing about what we did this year, and like, I don't know, I love the 2 amps that we did this year. Like the D25, I was really excited that we did a proper combo because that's been a long time in the works. And the Dynamis has always been one of my favorite amps that we've done. Like the clean channel, I mean, I mainly play D20s more than anything.
Yeah.
For the last 4 years, 3 years.
Probably since it came out. At least for the church stuff you do. Yeah.
And like the D25 is like a expanded version of that, and the D40 is just like the big boy version of it with, you know, the drive that like that drive that I want just direct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was your favorite
Of like piece of gear that we put out, or just the thing that we did?
thing that we did? The piece of gear.
I will say that I've used the tilt boost the most.
Yeah.
Because it became a big part of what I was wanting to do with high gain tones too. Like, I mean, I'll throw it on here. I'll say for me, tilt boost just because I use it the most, and also the D40 just because I've been waiting for a new amp like of this size with the 2 notes for a long time, and it's a good hybrid between being able to get the tones I want from the amp and being like a platform amp. But the tilt boost, I got all my modular things off.
I should mention that there are a couple of chat breakers that we found when we were cleaning up here that I think there's a few more on our site if you guys are looking for
a chat breaker.
Chat breaker. Like,
yeah, like the tilt boost, I mean, obviously if you do the broken, you know, like I'm a big fan of the split coil kind of thing.
yep.
Right, but immediately I cranked the preamp gain and it got a little chubby. As soon as you turn the tilt boost on to the setting with a little bit of the cut there. Like with that. So for that type of tone, I mean, that's something I really like. Same thing with,
Yeah.
even for neck tones. So that's the obvious thing you can use it for. But for high gain tones, like even if I was to use it into the G3, and just use it more so to like get rid of that kind of boomy low end. That's not where I'd put it in the chain usually, which is why it's a little noisy, I think.
Robbie Tim's asked, Tilt Overdrive was 2022.
Tilt overdrive, yeah, I'm talking about the boost. But yeah, just the way it shapes everything, it kind of just stays on for me all the time, so I'll probably use that the most. But D40, I think, was like a nice step in a new direction, not only with the aesthetic that we're doing, but also just sonically and kind of everything it represents, like platform-wise. So kind of a tie between those two for me.
Can you do some Abasi covers?
Oh, I can't play any of that stuff.
That's my best. There you go. Nice.
I don't know, I can't do any of that
I can't
stuff.
do that stuff either.
Get Jacob on here to do that.
Oh, no. Yeah, nailed it. Nice. What was your favorite thing we did this year? Actually, and guys, from all of the media stuff that we did this year, that you, if you saw anything, what was your guys' favorite thing that we did this year? And I'll have a follow-up question for that. What was yours?
Favorite media that we did?
No, yeah, well, like favorite, like, yeah, thing that we did.
I mean, as much as the live stream tanked, I really enjoyed the D40 release. Like going to Nashville and just hanging out with not only a lot of people that we don't see very often, but like so many people that are so directly involved in a lot of the music that we hear and listen to in that community that like aren't necessarily people that are forward facing. You know, like a lot of the session guys and stuff like that. To be able to go pick a lot of those guys' brains about, you know, dialing tones and just approach and everything was so cool. To have everyone in those same spaces and have some of the Morgan guys out. That was really fun. That was a highlight trip for me. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. NAMM was good too. Like going to the Spirit Box show and getting home after the Spirit Box show.
No.
He's not even here to defend himself, and you're like,
I didn't name anybody. That was a great night.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. All in all, it was a great night.
Yeah, for you.
For me and Sam.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Dude, I wasn't that much earlier than you getting home. Manny and I were like an hour and a bit before you.
Yeah,
Not
it
much.
wasn't too bad.
But either way. That was just, either way, regardless of all that, that was a cool way to end NAMM, was to go and hang out with all those people.
Hey,
No,
Corey,
I agree.
Corey, did you say you have stereo like a D20 and a G20?
He did, yeah.
Hey, Corey, send me an email at derek@revamps.com. Luke's going to put it in the chat thing, unless they won't accept emails to either there, Luke.
Oh, no, I think they do.
Corey, send me an email, and I'm going to send you one of those jerseys. So, I'm actually looking at a box of them right now. So,
Shawarma 2023. That was a good one, too. That was the trip. Shawarma 2023.
oh, dude.
I ordered from that place again the other night.
Was it as bad?
No, it was great. Might not have been that. Might have been something else.
Yeah, Corey, seriously, send me an email. What would you like to see? What would you guys like to see us do differently? Like I wanna use words out of my
I want to
face.
speak first and
Yeah.
foremost.
I got stuck on repeat there for a second. So, now I want to do some more like behind the scenes type stuff where you guys can see like what it is we do every day, which is not really that impressive.
Logan, what's up? Logan Picton's here. He says, eager to try one of those mofs in the word of J-Rock.
Oh yeah. What's up, Logan?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, dude, you got to come down here and rip on this for a bit.
Yeah, we got to get you to bring some beers down here and get you on the stream again.
I know we're stuck drinking PBR and Keith's right now, dude.
Logan's like, this is sacrilege. What's up,
Yes.
buddy? Miss you. Hope you're doing well. I don't live by you anymore, but hopefully I'll see you again soon. We got to get you down on the stream.
Oh, Luke, listen, taste that sweet water.
That's basically what it is water with a little bit of pee.
Kerber's.
Water with a little bit of pee in
nectar.
there.
The nectar.
The nectar. The nectar. Mindbogger. Those Rev D20 are great. I wish I could have one of those for the World Juniors. Dude, it worked once. It's not gonna work over and over again. What do we do every day? All right.
Steve, what's up, Steve?
Oh,
All the
hey,
buddies
Steve.
are here. Hi, Steve.
Oh, Arundel's coming down here on Friday morning at like 10:30 because he wants to get his D20 housed into a Tolex shell.
Do we have a shell
what,
done?
What a guy.
No, he didn't tell me what he wants. He's just gonna bring him down.
Steven.
Nice. Steve, what do you want?
Zebra.
Zebra.
I guess I can't tell Jeremy that he can order a head gel now that I just said Steve's coming to get it done. Man, Jeremy, send me an email and I'll tell you what we can do. It's like, yeah. It's a shit show getting that shit on the website.
Yeah,
Like,
that's mostly what it is.
yeah.
But yeah, Steve, text me what you want. We'll get her done. I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be here Friday morning before we do the Christmas shindig. What was my favorite?
Why don't you tell everybody about a quick, like, tell everybody what you do in a day.
here?
What's your typical day like?
at Rev?
Yeah. Time do you get here in the morning?
7:30.
There you go.
I get in early. Yeah,
He does.
My wife works pretty early hours, so I just come in when I wake up because I can work early on and get some stuff done before people get in here and ask me a bajillion questions, which is not a bad thing. That's why I do what I do, is to help. I will get here at 7:30 to 8 o'clock on a later day. Get through all my emails first. I have my personal emails, and then I have the service emails. Then if I have not scheduled the social posts for the day, I will do that.
What's up, Matt Gaffney?
What's up,
My
Matt?
favorite Air Force pilot.
What's up, buddy? This prom is great. I wish I could have for the World Juniors. Find the hockey jersey sweater on the site bummed. I don't know if they're on the site.
They're not, because they're so expensive.
They're very hard to do, yeah.
They're not hard to do. They're expensive. We don't think you guys want to pay for them.
That's what I mean.
Like, if we were selling them, they would be, like, more than probably 150 bucks.
Anyways, do that. Come in, emails. Usually I'll come coordinate with Dave and Rich in the morning because they're the only people that are usually here before me. They usually get here at about 7 o'clock
Yep.
in the wood shop. So I'll go coordinate with them as to what they're gonna do for the day, what was done the night before. Then yeah, emails, go through all the social media inboxes, go through the social media schedule for the week to see what I need to post, if there's stuff that Dorian finished after I was gone that I need to get scheduled. Then I will go out into the shop and usually around 10 o'clock when everybody gets in, try to get there and give them their plans for the day. And then from then on in, I'm kind of just in and out of the studio and the shop, both either doing emails or responding to new things that have come in, or supervising or solving problems in the shop, or communicating between that, putting in orders, shipping things. Kind of depends. Depends what needs to happen. Or doing demo videos.
I was gonna say, you have not mentioned playing guitar yet, because that happens like
No.
right now.
Oh yeah, I play guitar now or when we're doing videos. And usually for the videos, I'll spend like a day or two working on whatever song we need to do for the video, and then Dorian and I will spend a morning staging it and film it. So some days there's lots of filming and social stuff going on. I mean, Derek and I obviously are working on marketing stuff with Dan and with Dorian and with Manny. Often that takes up a lot of our time. I think we don't really have a set schedule. It's just kind of according to like when we can all kind of get together and work on whatever the task at hand is throughout the day, depending on what all of us have to do, you know? So yeah, lots of different things.
I'm asking because I don't actually know what he does.
You definitely could look at the cameras and see what I'm doing.
That's what I do at night.
I don't know. I'm kind of bouncing around throughout the day, depending on what needs to get done. I don't really have a set job. Different things that I oversee. Oversee the socials, oversee the service, oversee the shop, oversee marketing, making
Would you say you
content.
generally manage most things then?
I guess so.
See what I did there?
I did.
Nice.
Oversee most of what's happening in some regard, and then if I have things that I can't deal with, I will bring them to Derek for him to get annoyed at me with. And that's it. Try not to do that if I don't have to. It says, I like the tutorial on the H90. More of that plus pedal, sound, speaker, amp combinations would be cool. Sweet.
I like how Mindbogger asked, which modes do you guys use the most? As if I know any of the modes. I know the Ionian mode.
That's major.
Correct.
Good job.
Yes. I use that one the most, if you could also call that the blues scale, and or mostly the minor pentatonic scale.
Yeah. Good. It's mostly Ionian.
We like Dorian around here.
Oh, I see what you did there too, bud. See what you did there. What's wrong with like,
Big Lydian guy.
you're a big Lonian guy?
Lydian guy.
What's up, Hoog?
Phrygian.
Hoogie. I don't, you know what? I don't even know what to say anymore. I was gonna say that Sam's drinking your beer, but, you know. Everybody say hi to Hoogie, artist relations dude. Somebody asked if I ever yell.
Oh, yes.
How many times? Count on actual yell, not just like annoyed.
Not too often.
How many times have you heard me yell? Manny's gonna say something.
Not a lot.
A couple. Usually at NAM people being like NAM, like the people running NAM. No, not too often.
At staff?
I was gonna say in terms of like annoyed, like fake yelling, but not actually yelling.
Oh yeah, there's lots of like
all the time.
fucking
does this
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, real yelling,
Lots of that,
pretty much never.
but not lots of actual yelling. No.
Scott, I didn't yell today.
No.
Would you say that I yelled?
No,
were
he
annoyed
like
today,
he like
but you weren't. You didn't yell.
No, I didn't yell. I was just like
it was more of like
direct.
a fucking.
It was mostly
It's mostly at Luke.
Mostly looking at Luke.
Why are you looking at Dorian's office?
Yeah.
It's mostly looking at Luke.
We'll be like, hey, do you know what you could do? You could put stuff away so that if we have people come here, that there isn't just empty cardboard boxes and shit everywhere. That's why we don't give you guys a factory tour, is because, oh, dude, Karsten's. Dude, I love the Grace, man. That Carson's Grace amp, I don't actually know your name, but dude, yeah. That amp is unbelievably impressive, man. Like, phenomenal
It's one of my
work.
favorite amps we have here.
Yeah, it's killer. If you guys haven't checked out Karsten's, you gotta go check out Karsten's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry that I don't actually know your name, but cool that you popped by, man. Like, happy holidays to you as well. Hoogie'd like to call it motivation. Who wants to get fired today? I can count on one hand how many people I've fired in... That's not true. It would take me two hands to... I'd need two hands to count how many people I have fired in 17 years of employing people.
Yeah. Brian Carstens.
Dude, great to meet you, dude.
Thanks for joining us, Brian. Really,
Yeah.
really love your work, man.
Yeah, it's killer.
This amp legitimately is one of my favorite on the wall.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm not playing through it right now, but yeah, we have. So, yeah, no one that's here has to worry about getting fired right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. You were real worried, weren't you?
I was
Yeah. Sam was
tremendously
like,
worried.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's gonna happen to me today? I'm gonna lose my employment.
They'll have a hard time hiring 5 people to fill my job, don't worry.
I could do this.
I could thump on the couch all day.
Yeah, exactly. Here, what was it you were doing?
It sounded good for like 2 seconds.
That's all you need, buddy. That's all you need. This is Scott Krager. I am proof that it takes a lot to get fired.
Oh no,
by Derek.
Scott does a killer job. No question there.
I like how Scott chimed in and we like, you were in the middle of talking about like what you do in a day, but Scott told everybody what he does. He's like, I get in around 10 and I start building D40s and I do that till I leave. Yeah, so.
Yep.
Yes, and he put what she's good at, which is,
Scott is very good
True.
at it.
I like how Michael Greaves was like, how do you leave the house in the winter? Reluctantly, but we do. Man, you're in Australia, aren't you, Michael? Like, I could not deal with your guys' heat. Cold is fine for me. I hate it, but I can just put more clothes on. There's only so many clothes you can take off, especially when you're fat. People don't want to see
Trey
that.
Xavier's here. What's up, Trey?
What's up?
Good to see you, man. Virtually
We are gonna see that fine gentleman
at NAM.
in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Trey Xavier, the
6
owner.
weeks. Less than 6 weeks.
Yeah, NAM's in about 6 weeks though. We'll be there in 5.
Yeah.
We'll be there. We'll be leaving in less than 4. Think about that for a second, Sammy.
What's the date today? The 20th?
When are we leaving?
Yeah, when are we leaving? I don't even know when we're leaving.
The 15th, dude.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
That's early.
Finish an 8-hour stream? Why the hell would you stream for that long? We do 2 hours and that's long. It's fun with you guys though. We're not complaining. Don't worry. Don't take it the wrong way, boys. We love it. Sam's always like tapping like a watch. There's like a clock on the floor here that as soon as it hits 2 hours, Sam's just gonna be like this. Just watch. His foot will just be going.
No, it isn't. That's not true.
You're like, no, I just make it seem like my pedal board doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Sam, why do you hate everyone?
I don't.
Can we delve into what childhood trauma you have that you're so angry at people?
I flipped my car seat over off the counter once and landed on my face.
Did you seriously?
Yeah. I actually did that. But I got put down for like 2 seconds and I just fucking was like rocking and just cranked it off the side.
2 hours? That's too long. Yeah, dude. Trey, do you do the songwriting thing? Is that what you were just doing? I know Trey often does like an 8-hour Twitch stream
Where he's like
he'll
writing a song. Yeah.
Which I think I've written a total of about 25 songs in my life that are very subpar. And I can't imagine having to write a song like every week. So, song critiques today. Oh, is that where you like just shit on everybody's work? Nice. Yeah. So I got some cool new gear. Did anybody get new gear this week? I just got this today. I saw Robert Keeley this summer at the Andy Wood Woodshed Guitar Experience, and Robert is like one of the like most salt of the earth human beings I know. And he said he would send me a Halo, and I got it today. I haven't even opened it yet, which I am rectifying right now. That
Open it up. Let's give
I
her,
am going to.
give her a rip.
Yeah. Should we plug it in? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on here. Oh yeah, look, there's a sticker in here. I love stickers, man. Oh, but I got a beef with Keeley about this sticker. Guys, I got a big problem with Keeley and this sticker. So, okay. I need you guys all to see this. So, here's a pedal. Nice packaging. I like how they did this box. It's like nicely secured in there with this little whatever this tab thing is there, like that stuff there, right? So, yeah, we'll definitely. Yeah, I have to plug it in or I have to fire myself. Yeah, I like it. I like the texture. Feel that. It's nice. Ooh, nice, good.
It's kind of like the Santac.
Okay. You guys need to look at this sticker. Okay? So, oh, my brother got Patent 5. Did you get me 5 bottles like I asked? Because if you did, I owe you a lot of money.
Come bring some over.
Can we do the overhead so that I can show this sticker?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
So for those of you that don't know, I also, I started in the screen printing industry, and I have a company that we mainly make decals and stickers. And I just gotta say, why is this not cut straight? Look at that. Like, if that's intentional, then it drives me insane that it's not symmetrical. But good on you if that was intentional. But I don't think it was. I think that's just cut crooked as shit. And it makes me angry looking at it. But thank you for the pedal, Robert. I love you. And I love everything about, everything of his I've ever played is awesome.
Their compressor's the best.
I don't like compressors, and I liked his compressor. Mostly because I don't know. Trey says B-stock sticker. 100%. Hey, Trey, did you get a chat? Oh, yeah, you got a chat breaker, didn't you? Where you at? Trey, remind me if you were at Gearfest. I don't know if you were. I don't think you were. Oh, no. You throw all stickers away instantly? What? Oh, come on. That's why no one loves you, Trey. Not even your mom. She told me. I was at her place not long ago. All right. You wish Friedman did stickers. They don't? They should. Somebody should message Dave. Be like, hey man, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, fancy lights. I like lights. All right. I have no idea how this pedal works.
Ooh. Dun, digga, dun, digga, dun, digga, dun, dun. It does it for you. It's the heart pedal. It's like an echo, right?
A dual echo.
This is Amy Timmons' signature dual echo pedal. Okay. I don't know how it works. So this is going to be a very bad demonstration. So how do we figure out how to get to other presets? Anybody?
Looks like you were just doing it.
that changed.
Yeah, you were scrolling through something there. Yeah, there's just the quarter note.
Okay, what does this do? Ah. When I said pedal devils, I mean after you figured out how to. No. Oh, that was you. It's like, oh, what is that?
Sounds really nice, actually.
Bye-bye, Trey. See you in a month, man.
See you, buddy.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Okay. Let's go. Let's see here. Oh, that's too much drive. Manny, my brother got us 5 bottles of booze.
Nice.
Yep. And then what does this do?
That's probably the depth on the modulation. My buddy went and saw U2 at the Dome thing in Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
He said it was just crazy.
Yeah. Dan Thomas went.
Nice.
I don't know how to use this, Sam.
Rate and depth, I think, are going to be the... Yeah. So the top 3, I think, are going to be your delay, and this is going to be your mod. What do you want more of or less of?
Yeah, dude, Firewolf. Chris just messaged me about something. We should definitely have Chris on. I want to have us have more guests on next year. That booze is called Patent 5, and it's gin old fashioned. That's what it looks like. Get you some of that. It's good stuff. I've been showing like it's not like straight on. That stuff right there. There you go. It's made here in the old Winter Peg. So that's cool. I like the modulation-y sound stuff that it has. Like.
It's a lot of
Where's
repeats.
the repeats?
Feedback, probably. That's going to be how far apart the repeats are. Level, and then this should be it. Yeah.
Did someone ever sneak a pedal at NAMM from your booth? I don't know. It's possible. Do you remember?
Someone stole a GoPro once.
Yeah, that guy was a dickhead. Thanks for stealing our footage of the NAMM show that we were going to use for marketing. Appreciate it. Ronnie was with us that year. Like, it's a bad scene. I think most people don't think they have to steal stuff from us at NAMM because we give a lot of stuff away at NAMM.
I do like how that sounds. Like the mod on that's quite nice.
I think if you're at NAMM stealing shit, you're an awful person. I think you can just take off the at NAMM. I think if you're stealing shit, you're an awful person. Don't be a dick. Like. One of the few Van Haleners I know. Nice. What else do you guys want to know? Besides how to steal pedals from us at NAMM. No, I brought this D20 from home. Yes. You just brought it for Dan to autograph? Smart.
No one's snoring. There is kind of a whirring noise coming from something.
From the bad power in this room.
Yeah. What's your preferred J? What's a J? Were you playing Sweet Child of Mine before when I was talking?
No.
You sure were.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, not on purpose. Oh, no, I wasn't doing that.
Did you see Slash's new amp?
No.
No? New Magnetone?
I was into the other run.
Yeah, we've met Chris from Propaganda. He's a great dude. What are both your signal paths? So I'm going from the D40 into my pedal board, which, Manny, correct me if I'm wrong, but I go into the volume pedal, out of the volume pedal into all of my drives, out of that into the fart pedal and the swarm and all that other crap,
You
and then
forgot
my
the
modulation stuff all goes to the loop. So Strymon stuff's all in the loop. G8, which I don't believe I'm using, which is probably part of the swirly sound.
It's
Nope.
not part of the swirly sound, but it is
Okay.
in front of all your drives.
Yeah. So, yeah, from there into this Keeley Halo right now, and then into the front of the amp. Or sorry, yeah, guitar and all that crap into the front of the amp. Yeah. Oh, what's my preferred Dyne IR? Preset number 1.
Same.
Rev 4x12.
Same. Literally just
Yeah.
the regular Rev 412. Sounds awesome. Chris apparently lives a street over from me now. Which is
Really?
sweet, yeah. according to Dorian.
Any New Year's resolutions? I'm terrible at that. I'm still fat as shit, guys. So obviously they don't work.
Use the Peloton.
What's that?
Use the Peloton.
Yeah, dude, I bought a Peloton. Guys, I bought a Peloton 3 years ago. I haven't turned it on. Well, I turned it on and I registered it. So now I pay their subscription fee to not use it. Oh, it sucks. Nice. Yeah. What speaker would you recommend for a basement type amp? Ooh, man.
Like a 410.
Yeah, 410. I use the ET10s in my basement. I have a 1960 Tweed Bassman that sounds badass. It is loud as shit though. So, but badass amplifier. Any chance we'll see another run of the Chat Breaker? I don't think we'll do another run of the Chat Breaker. Honestly, like a lot of people didn't like the fact that we used ChatGPT for anything, so it didn't really land the way we thought it would. There are a few left. I mentioned it earlier. There are a few still on our site that we found when we were cleaning up some stuff after all the Black Friday sales. So you can still get, I think we probably have 5 or 10 left. So you can still get one if you want. We might turn it into like a regular SKU, like make a couple of changes to it so that Dan adds a little bit more of his own twist to it and then do something, but there's no real plans for that yet. We were talking about it yesterday about like, should we do that or not? And,
Something like that.
I don't know, we might, we'll see. I've lost 5 pounds just walking slow while doing email. Okay, if I could lose weight from walking around on the phone, I'd be tiny, right, Sam?
Yes, with your hood up in the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking like I'm casing the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Got your buddy dropping off a bag of ditchweed in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Resell it to all the kids for premium prices.
Man, I need that app that tracks like where you go. Especially when we were at the old shop and I would just wander around my backyard. Like even when it's winter, you would just see like footprints everywhere in the snow in the backyard because
Yeah.
Zero chance of Rev guitars in 2024. Our climate is dog shit and none of us know anything about building guitars. I shouldn't say that. Maybe Dan knows a bunch about building guitars that we don't know. He's probably got
He
like.
definitely knows about electronics.
He has demonstrated some proficiency there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you, Dustin?
Did we start later? Is this thing just behind that we're seeing, Luke?
Yeah, I don't know. It should be saying that we're at an hour now live, but
You mean 2? I was gonna
Or,
say
yeah,
looking at
sorry,
the clock, so it's like we didn't start
2
7
hours.
minutes late.
But yeah, it says that.
I was just confused because I was like, I thought we started on time. I didn't think we were late unless you lied to us.
No, we're not 7.5 minutes behind.
So what you're saying is Sam wants to go because we hit the 2-hour
No,
mark.
I was
Like I
confused.
said, I'm surprised there's not a thing on the floor.
Oh yeah, no, you called it. Literally, it is 9:30
Dude,
on the dot.
I know. I saw 9:30 on that, and then I looked and I was like, "What?" I was like, "We didn't start 8 minutes
Why are we-
late, did we?"
I think
My
this is what
contract
happened.
states I am to be done.
I
by
didn't sign
9:30.
shit. No,
I
no.
refuse to sign that piece of shit contract that you sent me. And I will still refuse to sign it until you agree to the charcuterie board before every live stream.
No.
Gross.
I was just confused because I didn't think we were late. That's all.
This dude said I must have lost it by shaving my beard and cutting my hair. Yeah. That's what happens when I have to go to meetings.
we're more
Right in the center of
respectable
Kentucky. Nice. Yeah, that is much nicer than here. Basil, I remember selling, or as a kid, selling a friend a bag of moss off the local bridge. Told him it was the weed.
Nice.
Yeah. many besides me are noodling on guitars as we watch? Yeah, that's a great question. How many of you guys have guitars in your hands right now? How many of you guys entered the 12 Days of Christmas? Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Twitch, follow us on,
Twitch.
what else are we on? X.
X.
Follow us on X.
Threads.
X Twitter X. It's the new hardcore Twitter. Yeah. Oh yeah, hit the like button. I forgot to say that too. I'm bad at all of this. Yeah. Stobes is here. Oh yeah. Should we start an OnlyFans? Forget Patreon. OnlyFans.
Computer noises. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. That pedal sounds badass. That's the Chad breaker. I mean, it's these.
It does sound really.
Mostly these, but-
They help.
I asked it earlier on, but anybody get anything cool? I got a 5153 100-watt 606 head from a buddy. I haven't even plugged it in yet, but it is the biggest guitar amp I think I've ever seen. Like the biggest head I've ever seen.
It's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot larger than I remember.
Yeah, it is large and in charge. We'll have that on the stream soon.
We got to do all the 5150s still in one episode. Have the
Yep.
5150 shootout.
All right. Well, since we've now figured out that it has been more than 2 hours, and we
I don't
are
care that it's been
far
more than 2
past
hours.
Sam's contract.
There's
we are
no
far past that.
contract. I wasn't looped in.
His limo's outside waiting for him already.
Yeah, it's your dad's Acura.
Nah, bro, it's my mom's Kia today.
Dude, he specifically said he can't ride in Kias.
Oh, yeah. He only wanted the
You
Acura.
need to go back to St. James, get the Acura, and then come back and get me.
Bro's doxing me.
He's definitely going in the Subaru tonight, Manny. You're up.
No, he doesn't want to go into Subaru. He's
Oh.
gonna break down.
Yeah.
Manny's doesn't. He just rebuilt it.
Yeah, he just...
Man, all you guys with your Subarus, dude, they're always in the shop.
And we still love them.
Subi boys.
No, he doesn't want brown M&Ms sorted out. It's Smarties, and we're only allowed to have red ones. I don't know why. I saw, scroll up there for a second there, Luke. I saw Wendell posted, shopping for a new guitar. Very torn there. So many great options. What are you torn between? I'm curious. The Angle Special Edition looks really cool, too. Stopes shrimp ring. Stopes and I had a running gag that we were gonna always put that we wanted a shrimp ring on our rider. But in hindsight, it's really not a good idea, because they're just gonna go to Superstore and buy the discounted one that is expiring that day, and you're absolutely getting sick.
Playing a emo version of.
Strat Schecter, PRS Tremonti, Sir, or Ernie Ball Music Man Sabre. I mean, you know that I'm very partial to the Nick Johnson Strat from Schecter, so I got to give that my number one. The HSS Nick Johnson Strat. If you're going with a USA model, definitely that.
Even if you want something cheaper, the offshore model is good for the price.
But PRS Tremonti, I've got two PRS Tremontis. They are both incredible guitars. So, yeah, either one of those. What's up, Landon? Landon just got back from beer league hockey. Oh, nice. That sounds nice. That's nice. Disneyland. Last questions, because we're about to get out of here before Sam actually gets mad at us.
Dude, I did nothing.
It's happened. He's already mad.
See, look at him. He's so full of rage. Perfecto just got here, and we're like, "Hey, Perfecto's coming to Winnipeg, dude."
Yeah,
in April.
April.
Yeah. How to enter the giveaway? Mike, easy. Just go to YouTube and look up the video for it says Win Big This Christmas. Click on that, and there's a description in the link there. Or you can go to our website. I'm sure it's on the website. Yeah. Click on that link, follow the stuff, subscribe to our YouTube channel, all that type of stuff. And
Jack, don't join in with them. That's rude. He says, I don't think I'm ready for bed. I didn't do anything.
I'm ready for bed.
I'm a good sport.
I'm ready for bed.
Manny's ready for bed.
I'm ready to show first.
I'm not actually tired, Scott.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, next week we're giving away all the prizes. Come back next week if you want to win some stuff. Or enter throughout the week if you want to win more stuff.
Yeah, he's got a good point. Oh, the phone is. Oh, yeah, but I got to do this. Just wait.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the dude doing like the basement concerts where he just goes up to like the trash can and just starts beating stuff and like screaming? No. Have you seen that? It's like the noise concerts where he like puts the microphone in his mouth and just starts like flailing and like hitting the garbage can and stuff. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh, no, Stubbs is still here.
Stubbs.
Stubbs. Oh, the fart pedal.
Here we go.
You know, it just keeps going.
You're singing
It just
it and
keeps
it's
going.
doing that.
Like, you just talk, and it just sounds like farts. Like, so many farts. Like, oh, that one was awesome. This is better than playing the fart pedal. Like, way better than playing the fart pedal.
He didn't even do anything.
Yeah. You guys want the wet setting? Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you next week.
Giveaway.
Giveaway. D25. D20 with 12 bunch pedals. I think.
Yep.
Yep.
G20 purple.
G20 purple.
Merge
Foot
pedals.
switch.
Yep.
Merch.
Merge. Okay, bye. Nope.
Thanks for coming, guys. This is when you're supposed to end the stream, Luke. Thank you, though. You're doing great.